Yo, 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 yo. What's cracking, everybody? Outlaw here, Dads After Dark. Speaking of what's cracking, I'll tell you what's cracking. That's the top of this brew can on this second rodeo I'm enjoying right now. Second rodeo, you got that right. That's Lost 40, buddy, all day, every day. Let me tell you a little bit about that Lost 40. Tell you how you get some. You can go by their tap room over there at 501 Bird Street, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72202. Walk in with a growler. Let them fill one up, fresh off the taps, right there at the bar. Check them out on the inner tubes, www.lost40brewing.com. Give them a call, 501-319-7275, or get on the social media. Track them down on the Instagram, look them up on the Facebook. Whatever you do, just make sure you tell them Dads After Dark sent you. Get by there today. Hook yourself up with some Lost 40. Bicycle.
Yeah. That's After Dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dads After Dark. Grilling in the park. Making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers. Blah, blah, blah. Moms in the morning. They talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances. Tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, that's on me. Blue jean shorts. Yeah, that kinda short. Dads After Dark. Dads After Dark. Dads After Dark. Dads After Dark. Dads After Dark.
And welcome to Dads After Dark Radio. It's a Monday night, Monday, 7 p.m., October 24th, 2022. How we doing, boys? Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Smokestack, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. I'm more impressed with the bendy straw. That is the best bendy straw.
We're sipping on a little something, and
made.
we're gonna talk about that here in just a second. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Mikey G. Thanks for tuning in. I got Smokestack, Rodney Lewis,
Hey.
and I got the Outlaw, Shane Prietor.
Okay.
Come back to him.
I got a craving. Y'all just leave me alone.
And we've got a very special guest sitting here. Outlaw, why don't you do the introduction for us, everybody?
And sitting to the right,
Michael Glove. Oh,
or your left,
Yes,
guys,
that son
what I'm holding here in front of me,
is not me.
it could be considered a shake. It could be considered many things, but what I consider this is a container full of goodness. Like pure, I don't know what yours tastes like.
it's pretty dang good. Here,
This is
put your bendy
the
straw over here. Let me get some of that.
salted caramel shake from our friends over at Cravings.
I got cotton
I
candy.
believe y'all both have the cotton candy.
It's pretty damn good.
Because
too.
I'm a 4-year-old.
And speaking
Hey.
of Cravings,
It's pretty good.
welcome to the show, Chad.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
This is one of the owners of Cravings. The other one would be his boss.
Yes, my boss, my wife. Person in charge. I tell everybody I'm administration logistics.
That is,
There you go.
that's it. You just do what he's told to do.
Exactly.
What's up, everybody?
So welcome to the show, Chad.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Chad,
So you got a round of applause.
Hey, yeah, nice.
we've talked many a times. We were actually with Chad at their establishment Saturday night,
Yep.
and if you were not there, I can tell you that you would not have got to see anything because you'd have been out in the parking lot.
Yeah, it was standing room only.
Hands down, 2 shows, and they said the first was worse than the second, and the second one I was standing between the little cooler and the front counter.
See, you said worse. You mean best. It was better.
It was the bestest.
The bestest.
bestest.
And by worst, you mean it was packed.
100%.
It means you couldn't get in there.
I pulled up in the parking lot, and my exact words to my wife, I said, holy shit. Look at this. And
Exactly.
And she
Exact
said,
words.
she said, put your pants back on.
100%. But we went in, and it was amazing. They had a full house. The crew at Cravings was slinging out coffee and chicken salad sandwiches and
Probably a couple of
shakes.
these
and-
cotton candy shakes here.
If I could get to it, yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I couldn't
Could
get to
not
it.
get to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But Chad, we talk about community all the time, and we talk about people in the back that's always helping. Chad's one of those people.
Try to be. Try to be.
When he is able to, whether it's putting a sticker on his window at the shop, whether it's putting a flyer on his counter, whether it's telling his friends and family about it. They're one of the wheels that keeps this community spinning. So he wanted to come on the show because he said he had something that he would like to talk about and give to us. So we're going to let you have the floor real quick.
Well, he doesn't realize you have to, as the later he stays, the more he's going to have to read, right?
Read.
Don't worry about it.
We may
We'll get
not.
there. We'll get there. Don't worry, Chad.
I was
It's all good.
given a time limit for how long I can stay before I embarrass myself in the company and the
Oh,
world.
okay.
Yeah, they're that may be best if this. We'll show you later. But anyway,
Oh no.
well, yes, 100%.
Yeah, so we saw that we were going to be having the chili cook-off coming up soon, and I know what we're trying to do and the reasons for why we're trying to raise money. And, of course, everybody wants to come in. We want to taste a lot of chili. We want to have a lot of people come in and sample it. And we know that the majority of the funds, not the majority, all of the funds are going to go to worthy causes in the community. It's going to go over to the ICANN. We're going to help, if I remember correctly, we're going to help light up.
Correct.
Yep,
So every year,
It's going to be lit.
lit.
every year
That's what the kids say.
we do a small portion of the park as far as Dads After Dark. There are several other people in the community, several other organizations, some church organizations. I think the Lions Club, some other folks that involve volunteers. They come together and they decorate and light up sections of the park.
Absolutely.
So we do the same thing. We try to, we try to make ours as big as we possibly can because that's what dads do. And that's not supposed to be going off, but we do a fundraiser every year, and we do our best to give to them.
Yep.
Because a lot of people don't understand that that's a volunteer-ran park owned by Saline County but funded by absolutely nobody.
Right.
So folks like us step up, and we do great things, and we volunteer, and we help, and we give, and all the above. So our plan is to replace some of the items that were either stolen or broken last year and give the leftovers to the park to pay for electricity and whatever else may be needed.
Tim Akers said we need to rename it Lit Fest.
Let's get lit.
Let's get lit.
But anyway, so
2022 Lit Fest.
that is what the purpose of our chili cook-off is this year. So
Sure. And
And
so
it's a ton of planning. We planned this thing out for about 6 months.
6 minutes.
Yeah,
Slash, like
it
2
might
weeks
have
ago,
been-
we just planned it on the show.
well, that was like 2 weeks ago. Y'all
Yeah.
decided we're going to do
Yeah.
that. So, all right, that's fair.
Welcome to Dad's After Dark, buddy.
It works,
Yeah, we
right?
did it right here on the show Monday night. Monday night, 2 weeks ago.
Isn't that some of the best plans, though?
That's usually how we do them.
Right. They work out really well.
We
They worked
usually-
out so far. So.
I can't believe I haven't seen anything that's going on that day. 'Cause
Right.
We usually love to do that. We put it against the fair, or we put it against the Comic-Con. we like to do that.
I'm sure there's something.
Yeah,
There will be.
So probably starting a month out will be a little better. That way you know what's going on.
Yeah, we
Right.
can still mess it up.
Not gonna happen, right? Yeah. So anyway, so when I found out what we were doing, and the plan was to take the proceeds and give them back to the park in order to help that out. What I wanted to do was I wanted to make sure if you're coming, you're going to compete. Not only do you want to be number one, right, but we wanted to make sure that we provided something to the winner. And I was also told we may have a second place. If that's the case,
Possibility.
we'll come back and we'll address that as well and make sure that we get on there. But right now, what we're planning on doing is Cravings has got a $50 gift certificate that we want to provide to dads to give to the winner of the chili cook-off. So whoever wins that, we want to make sure that they have something of their own to take back, not only be number one in the chili cook-off and if there's anything left over, but we want to add to that pot to make sure that the winner gets what their gets $50 gift certificate from Cravings. Come in, get anything on the menu that we want, and that we're going to pay for it.
That's what's
Awesome.
up right there.
That's awesome, man. That's great. That's what it's
community.
about.
Right. That's it. So there's on top of, I hope we have enough people to pay the first prize, but on top of the $100 first prize,
I thought we said $20. What the heck?
Wait a minute. Do I need to get my wife to make some chili then? 'Cause
Come on in, win your gift certificate back. You'll be good to go.
if we get enough people, we'll do a second place. But on the $100 first prize, there's going to also be a $50 gift card to Cravings to go in there and sample one of many things on the menu or multiple things on the menu.
Or a
However
bunch
you
of
want
milkshakes, however you want to do that.
Is that
Yep.
you?
It's not me. Is it Glover?
Glover.
What?
That's your phone.
Your phone's talking.
Oh, it's mine?
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
See, it's
It's somebody's.
usually I'm the dingbat,
Nope, mine's off. Or
but
mine's,
not me. Not today. So
Not it. See?
It was me.
Yeah, you idiot.
I was about to say it's
I thought it was off, but it,
Every mother week.
I had the daggum. I had the vibrate
button
but I
on,
forgot to turn the volume all the way down. So
I was sitting here. I knew I was hearing it. I was like, "Where's it coming from?"
But-
Every week, it's Grandpappy over here.
but that's super awesome, Chad. Like we truly
That's
appreciate it. And I mean it's not just here. Like I said, I went there Saturday night and Dizzy Rabbit.
Dizzy White Rabbit.
Hey, Hannah had that place full of people. Like
Well, and shout out to our girl Hannah D. This is her first foray back into performing in a while and putting on a performance.
first what?
I'm gonna
Foray.
Okay.
that,
It's a
I don't
big
know what
word.
that
I
means.
thought you said
but
4-way.
I don't know what
I was
that
like,
means.
what? I'm
Foray.
missing something.
I graduated with 2 associate's degrees. I'm pretty dang smart.
Dude,
So
You're
who
a
was your
culinarian.
associates?
Associates.
That's I mean,
I went to
but
PTC. I'm good.
I will say this: if
Fair enough.
this
More
is
than I did.
a little snapshot of what's to come, with that being her first
Oh, I know.
little go, boy,
It was
look,
amazing.
look out! Here
Yeah,
we
I know.
go.
Where is she at? And why is she not? She must be doing
She's
lessons.
probably doing lessons.
Yeah, she's
She'll
probably
get on
doing
there later and
lessons.
say, "Sorry guys, what'd I miss?"
But they, like I said, they nailed it. I mean, the Craven. What y'all had? Y'all had 6 people on staff that night.
5. We had 5.
5.
Should have had 6.
So one of your
Hey,
one of your
next
employees
event, Rodney will come work.
performed.
Deal.
Am I correct?
Correct. Absolutely. Yep.
She closed the show out.
Yeah, she's
and
amazing.
She nailed it. I mean,
awesome.
It was super cool. But no, I mean, all we can do is thank everybody who supports their community, not just us, but who is involved and does things, and they don't necessarily have to be in the spotlight. But you know, we wanted to. You know, Chad was like, "Hey, I personally want to do this. I want to give this to y'all. I just don't want to run by and there's Hannah D
Hannah's
right
watching
there."
now.
But and 2, it gives us the opportunity to talk about Cravings. We can tell everybody where Cravings is, what your phone number is, how they can get a hold of you, what do you have, like tell them all the good things.
I wish me and Glover would have been able to get in there to hug your neck the other night, Saturday night, Hannah, but we just couldn't get in the door.
We
Too busy.
we stood outside for 3 hours, couldn't even get in.
Outside, we just eventually just left when
Outlaw
on
went
down
in
the
there,
road.
though.
Well, you went to Dallas instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outlaw got in there, and I got a hug, and she put me on stage, and you'll never guess what I did on stage.
Cried.
I know what you did.
That too.
What up, Carson's Journey?
He cried. He cries all.
Everybody say hi to
the-
Carson.
Well, wait a minute. But it was a very manly cry.
Yeah, it was not a boohoo sobbing.
I was there for it. It was very manly.
What did
cry.
we
now,
cry
we
about
laughed
this time?
after it was over. with.
Hannah put me on the spot, and she was talking about the chili cook-off, and she was talking about everything, and I was not focused on anything other than what I had just witnessed. And I was a little bit moved by the fact that all of these people were in this one little bitty cafe, and it made me think about day one when Chase was 4 years old, playing the drums for the very first time in this little bitty cafe, and how I know now, but how Hannah fought to get these little kids in front of these people to do the things that they did.
Are you gonna cry again?
And I am not.
He is totally about to cry.
But they, it took me back to that moment, and then all of a sudden, Hannah's like, "Outlaw, come on stage," and I went up there to talk about Dads After Dark and our chili cook-off, and all I really did was talk about what I had just witnessed and how amazing our community is.
Yeah.
So yeah, she got me.
It was
So-
good. I was a little misty-eyed by the time he was done. Don't tell anybody that. We're not recording, are we?
No,
No.
nobody.
This is a practice run.
Practice run for
we
later.
go live for about 8 o'clock.
Perfect. That's what I need.
Day one is back. Now I'm
I
crying.
hear you. Hey, hey, you know what? I looked at Nicholas, and I was like, bro, and he just looked at me. He had a little watery eye, and he was like, man, he has been right beside the stress and the chaos and the madness up until the day of. So he got to see and understand the passion that goes into what she's trying to do and accomplish.
Carson's Journey's on a firing off shots at you.
Busting you out, man.
What? Oh, I'll overnight some tissues. Hey, I might need them. But anyway, so back to Cravings and the amazing facility and the amazing family that they are. Let us know. Tell everybody what they can do and how they can get a little Cravings.
Sure. So let's start out with the fact that a year ago we were in a 128 square foot food truck.
That's a small truck.
It was a small
I
truck.
remember.
You remember, yeah.
I remember.
The bar is currently the same size as the food truck was, and so that was pretty amazing. And we don't have to worry about space heaters anymore because when I walk in the morning, it's not cold. But I'm very, very appreciative of that. But No, Cravings it's your local coffee shop. That's where you can come in. We set it up specifically so that you can come to the coffee shop and you can have community. You don't have to drink coffee. We'll make you some hot chocolate. We'll make you some hot chocolate.
Yeah.
All right, so about-
I've had some of the teas over there too.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
So but we're just a local coffee shop. My wife is the cook, so everything that she makes, it's made in the shop. Most everything we make is in the shop, and she bakes it, she cooks it, she gets it ready to go. We do breakfast. We do breakfast sandwiches. You can come in and eat. We can make it for you to go to take along the way. We try to take care of kids. Because we have some, so we try to make sure that kids, you can pick up quick meals for kids. Our oldest is gluten intolerant, so a lot of our foods are gluten free because he can't have it, and if we have to cook it at the house, then we cook it here as well. That's just the way in which we roll, and it's the same way. And then we do lunch, and then sandwiches that we do for lunch. Again, you can get those to go, or you can come through the drive-thru, or you can come sit. And then the last thing we do are desserts. We have ice cream. We do boba. If you're into boba, we do boba. We have all sorts of boba pearls to go along with that. And we try to make it as kid-friendly and accessible for you to come in, sit, and spend some time and just relax as possible. We have lots of different groups that come in throughout the week, and they'll just grab a spot, and they'll just sit, and they'll just stay. Wi-Fi is accessible. We have professionals in our area that come in, and they just hang out with their laptop. We have a couple of gamers that come in and they find a small corner, if they can find a small corner, and they sit down and you can see them over there with the headphones on and they're sitting over there gaming. So we just try to be accessible for the community to come in, get yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat, have a sit down, relax, leave when you're ready to go. Unless it's 8 o'clock, then I always tell the kids you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's it. Well,
Get
That's
on out.
it. Go on and tell her the that's one thing I was going to say is the hours and days and the hours. I don't
Sure.
know that we covered that.
before you tell the days and the hours, there was a question on here that do y'all have a drive-through?
We do have a drive-through. And if you text ahead, we'll have it ready for you when you get there.
And if you go, make sure you take a selfie in front of the drive-through window and tag Cravings and Dad's After Dark in front of that beautiful sticker that's on their window.
there you go.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so sorry, there was somebody asking about the drive-through, so
I like how you're tagging all the same people I just tagged.
I'm just doing it again because
If you do it twice,
he
and make
doesn't-
sure it's done.
He doesn't trust me to do anything.
No, it's not that. He just wants
No,
to make
no, it's
sure.
totally the
You
asking.
think it's that?
Asking.
All right,
Yeah, it's pretty much
That's the relationship here.
so back to I'm sorry I interrupted there, but
No, just
yeah.
hours of operation, days, and all
Yeah,
that good
so
stuff. And then the phone number, obviously, if they can
Yep,
text.
I'll do
and
that. So first thing, we're Christ followers. So we're shut down on Sunday because we go to church, and Wednesday night because we go to church. And so those hours we won't be open. I don't know, even if we were to get additional staff, we'll ever open on those. So Sundays we're done. Church time Wednesday night, we're done. We're not going to be there. So if you come by and the lights are off, we're done. Monday through Saturday, we open at 6 a.m. So we're there to make sure we get there before you start your trip to work. And then most nights of the week, we close at 8 p.m., except for Wednesday, we close at 6, unless there's a ball game, because our oldest is in the band, and we're a band family. We're part of the band boosters, and so if there's a football game going on, and it's local, or the band's going to be doing a remote gig, we shut it down, and we go to the football game so that we can watch the band kids do their thing.
awesome. Family, man.
So location, right, 24005 Arch Street. So we're in the new Hope Valley development. We're Suite 2. You can't miss us going down our street. Our big old Craving sign is sitting out there facing Arch. And if you want to text us or call in, it's 501-860-8689.
There you go.
That's your cue to be putting a number on there.
Oh, okay, I'm
And the
sorry.
address. You got the computer right
He's
there in
got it
front
right-
of.
No, this is on YouTube.
Your mom's on
Maybe YouTube wants to know it.
Hey,
That's
wait,
funny.
stop. Your mom's on YouTube?
Yes. She has one of those pages.
And OnlyFans. No,
No, wait.
wait.
Did you?
it's whatever the feet finder thing is.
No, leave that alone.
Gross.
Oh, Carson's Journey's doing your
There she
job
goes.
for
She
you.
nailed it.
She said, let's get the phone number one more time, and she'll put it out there.
That's what's
Sure,
up.
501-860-8689.
That's what's up. See, we got great people behind
Let's
us.
see.
do.
Let's see if she picked it up. Let's get it here.
Like, I mean, it's amazing because, I mean, like I said in the beginning, is like Kim Cheeseman.
What up, D?
Don't do it, Kim. I'm only using this as an example.
Don't go get us anything.
Oh, no.
What up, D Hop? But she'll show up here with that gum
Oh, my.
shakes from Sonic or homemade. What were those cookies
the
or
brownie
brownies?
things, yeah.
Banana pudding brownies.
Banana pudding.
Oh,
brownies.
they were good. They were great.
She keeps us fat.
Wait, stop, pause. Where were those from?
But she made them.
She made them.
Kim Cheeseman, you need to contact.
That you need a
Nancy,
recipe.
You need to get a hold of Nancy. We
You
might
need
need,
to
A,
get
we
a
might
hold
need a
of 'em.
recipe, and B, I might need to sample just
Just
to let you
go
know they're
drop
okay.
off the sample through the drive-through.
I'm telling you right now, they were
They were good.
amazing.
They were dang good.
Amazing. Like I didn't like I took 5 of them to work and I cut them into 4 so I could get 3 and they could share the other 2.
That's some chicken math right there.
It was amazing. But
Cut them into force.
5 of them. 5 of them.
yeah,
cut
she
before.
actually
I
she
cut
does
5 into
know.
force.
Mama Cheeseman has been 100% beside us since the very first words that we said into the microphone. She was right there. Like it did. And then when we were doing it, we were like 11 o'clock getting out of there. Sometimes 12. And
Sometimes it was
Oh, yeah.
she'd come popping up in there.
wasn't
And,
very smart.
and it was, she said she'll bring some.
Kim said she'll bring some.
Yeah.
We used to go
so-
live at, what was it, 9 o'clock?
Oh, y'all were
Yes.
late.
Yeah, 9 to like 10:30,
9
11
to
o'clock.
10:30 was our time slot.
We
but
were
we'd
midnight
always go
breaking
to
down and going home.
11, 11:25, 11:30. Who knows?
Chad, will you
As
hand
we
me
get-
that remote, please?
As
sir?
we get older, Dad's After Dark becomes earlier and earlier.
yes.
We're going to start this at 4:30.
Yeah.
So you're going to do it
right
around
around
dinner time.
Right around dinner time
Okay,
for
gotcha.
Kim
for
says she'll
Grandpappy over here.
trade brownies for a tea.
All right.
I
that's fine.
guarantee you that is an easy trade right there.
He said,
Yeah,
deal.
wait. So do you want? Do we? I can put raspberry in it. I can put lemon in
Oh.
it. I can put strawberry in it. Whatever you want. Kim,
Peach,
just let me know.
Kim?
We can find peach.
See, I was looking. It was funny. Is I cannot remember the girl's name, the dark haired girl, the short one.
Amber?
So Amber was, rocking and rolling, and she was she was squirting the flavors in there, and I was standing literally. It was like a foot from my ear. So every time she's like, I
I
would
sure
turn
hope
and look,
somebody's watching
and
this
she
with
would
the
look at
sound
me.
off.
She would look at me and go, "I'm sorry," and I'm like, "No, it's fine." Like I'm like trying to look. I'm looking for peach because I've got this tea, and I was like, "They gotta have peach. They gotta have peach." But it was so chaos. I mean, it was just not chaos, but it was busy. And I'm like, the last thing that really needs to be concerned is
Sugar-free caramel.
Yeah,
Tea?
we can do it. Yeah,
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah,
I was just
all
like,
of-
that,
all
that
of our-
sounds a little awkward to
we
me.
do
but-
all of our coffee flavors with sugar free as well because again, we this is our community, right? We have gluten free, we have sugar free.
she's not even gonna try to get on camera.
I didn't know what she was about to do.
I don't know. I thought I was in trouble.
Dude, when I turned around, I thought she was about ready to
Thank
beat
you.
you down.
Was
I
that-
love you.
I love you. Love you. Was that Goldie?
And we
That
love
was
you.
Goldie. Yeah, that was Goldie.
I didn't know. I thought he was in trouble, dude. I was fixing to get out of the
Well,
way.
I just messaged
What
her
did
and
you
I was
do
like,
now?
I said, "Hey, can you send Chase out here for a minute?" Apparently, Chase was not coming out.
He's
here.
not available.
So
Chase has got better things to do than to be at your
It's
beck
so
and call.
good.
It's so
No.
good. I guess she's had it with the caramel in there.
So I have questions.
Yeah, man.
So I don't know anything about this boba stuff.
just,
Explain
you could have stopped right there. I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
dude,
There you go.
look at this. Pause for a minute. Amanda, which is Carson's mother,
Okay.
his mom. I'll leave it at that. She just made a post. It says Cravings in East End.
She's hired.
Complete with a drive-through. Closed on Sundays for Jesus. Monday through Saturday, 6 to 8. Wednesdays closed at 6. Also for Jesus. Gluten-free. Coffee, boba, sugar-free, sugar-heavy. Text for order ahead. 501-860-8689. Or come inside and join the family easygoing atmosphere.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You
She's
just
hired.
won. You just
Done.
won. That's amazing. So that's just for you to be able to do that right now.
That was the intent.
Right.
When Nancy and I put the food truck down, the whole purpose behind the food truck was to be where we are right now because Josh is about to turn 17.
Right.
Right? They can go to Little Rock.
Right.
They can go over to Bryant. They can go to Benton. I don't mind those places, but I want my kid to stay close because I
Right.
know he's safe. Right?
Right.
And I know there are other parents like me. And so the whole purpose was to provide a place where families could gather in East End for the purpose that she's talking about right now. That was the whole reason the food truck was put because the plan was to be where we are now with the establishment we have so you can come and sit and you can hang out and you don't have to leave the community to have community.
So I was reading, and yes, I
that,
can
needs
read.
to be on a T-shirt.
What,
right
that
there,
I was
buddy.
reading?
No,
That's what I was thinking. His picture, and I was reading. Nobody
wrong.
believe that.
you don't have to leave community to be community,
Right.
Or leave the community to be community. I like that.
We,
put that on the back of a T-shirt.
I was reading something on the counter.
You know how I know you're lying?
I already beat you to it. I said
He
I
did
know.
it to himself. Yeah.
Was somebody
This
reading
is-
it? Was somebody reading it to you and you just heard it?
It's a picture book.
Okay, fine. It was being read to me.
He said, "Mary, what does that say?" She said, "That's an I."
Not to interrupt, but by the way, earlier I had to cook Jacob some the little pizza things, the little pizza rolls. I had to make him come in there and read the little bottom of the because I couldn't.
Mary Glover needs glasses.
I couldn't.
Hey, right? Yeah.
I was going.
But
Jacob,
And the
come
light,
here.
The light wasn't bright enough, so
Man,
you
it
couldn't
was-
see it.
but
Oh yeah.
it was
Y'all
so
have
tiny.
some scheduled gatherings
Yeah.
throughout the week here and there. I'm assuming I saw one. I think.
Yeah, so we currently, so there are a number of ones that we are, there some that have been established and some we're trying to get established. One of those is we have Coffee and Conversations, and it is the three ladies involved. They get together, I think it is the first Tuesday, the first or second Tuesday of the month, and they just gather up, and any females in the community are welcome to come, and they just cover topics of conversation. So they've got one coming up soon. They're going to watch the Hosea movie. So I got to make sure the TV works, but they're going to stream that, and it's just going to be, hey, let's watch this, and then afterwards let's talk about it. And if it goes deep, it goes deep. If it's nothing but just sitting around talking coffee, that usually doesn't happen. It usually goes deep, but that's
Yeah,
the whole,
right.
that's the whole
Exactly.
plan. And then Nancy and I, former foster parents in this area, we have one of our kids is adopted. And y'all won't be able to figure out which one it is if you see the pictures. But if you meet them, you'll know which one. But anyway, so we...
Is he smarter than you?
Yes, very much so. But that's not saying a whole lot. All three of them are smarter than me. So
Dead giveaway.
dead giveaway. But the thing that we're working on is the third Monday of every month is set aside for foster, adoptive, and families that are doing guardianship, so they can gather and they can have community, because
That's
we want
great.
a place for them to be able to come and sit. Because foster, adoptive, guardianship life, it's not like normal life, and there are things that you go through
Oh,
that
my.
you need other people that have walked that path to be there for you, so that you can share those conversations that other people would look at you and go, "You're nuts," and you're right, I am nuts, but I still need to share what's going on in my home so that somebody else that's been there can hear me and can affirm me and just let me know that, yeah, it's going to be crazy, but you'll come out of it okay.
That's pretty cool. I've got a buddy at work right now. Him and his wife are going through the adoption process, and it's very arduous. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
So we did safe homes
Yeah.
for a couple years.
I've been in your home, and
And,
it is not safe.
Oh, it was for a little bit until you got there.
Did you work with Deanna Waldron?
Yeah.
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 I know
So, I believe that all started through Grace.
Yeah.
But we did it, and man, we got I think it was a DHS person or somebody with Safe Homes. They came in,
Yeah.
and they tested my waters to make sure that it wasn't too hot.
Mm-hmm.
We had to. It was like baby proofing the house. We had
Yeah.
to do all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
background checks, and we did it for several years, and then there was just Chase. We had to focus on Chase, and we can't do both.
No, I get it. I get
So-
it. I believe me when I tell you I get it. I completely get it. There's a lot that goes into that. And the other thing that I always, I'll say this on the air while we're talking about this. Children come into homes with trauma, whatever
Yes.
the trauma is. But most people don't realize, and it's the reason for why we did this. The families that pour out love, regardless of whether it's foster, adoption, or guardianship, they deal with trauma that was completely totally unexpected as well.
Right.
And so that you need to provide them an opportunity for them to be able to work through the trauma.
Right.
And sometimes everybody's like, you got this. You're strong. You're a superhero. There's a cape
It's
sitting on
more
your
than
back.
that.
And I'm telling you, it's not.
It's way more
And
than
if you
that.
don't have a place where you can go and talk about it, and
Yeah.
people that know to talk to, the weight is just, it's oppressive.
Because like our situation was temporary,
Yeah.
so we had to basically almost pretend like not every one of them was a bad situation, because that situation was right before you get put into foster care, you come into a safe home, so the parent or parent can do whatever is supposed to be done by the courts to allow them to have their child back.
Right. Right.
And we had two that we more or less was babysitters, because mom wanted to get out of the housing that they were in, and she wanted her own place. She was trying to get the basic nursing degree that was out there,
Yeah.
and she couldn't do it with her child.
Right.
So we kept the child during the week, and then child went home on the weekends, and then we took them to school and did everything, and And we kept in touch for a couple years after the fact. Matter of fact, it makes me want to reach out to them and see how they're doing. But no, so been there, done that, and it's
different.
different.
It's different.
Bad different because the majority of them come from a very bad situation.
Yeah.
And
And, right. So anyway, so part of the reason for why we stood it up was a place for people to come and gather that have that background, have experienced that, so they can get together and just talk.
right.
Because again, Nancy and I have been involved for a number of years, and so again, and we don't have something like that in East End. There's nothing like that. We have it over in Bryant. We have it over in Benton, but here,
Yep.
and there are a lot of families. So
Tim Akers says, crazy fact, I spend a lot of money at Cravens, but I've never had anything from there myself.
His wife.
Wife must spend money.
I love your wife, man.
Yeah.
Make sure that you get double punches. Just tell him Chad said double punches.
You
There
remember
you
I
go.
came in and bought a gift card for my boss
Yeah.
for his that was that was it. But no, that's really cool. But y'all, I mean, like Ashley and Mr. Childers just said that they're going to come have coffee there. So
Come on.
good people too, by the way, great people. So yeah, Robert, Ashley, y'all go down there and get whatever it is you're craving because they probably have it.
You know what you need? You need a night over there. You need a Dad's After Dark comedy night.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy.
That
we'll keep
that
it
whoa
clean.
whoa whoa! Did you remember the Jesus
No,
part?
well, we can
I said clean.
we can accommodate it. We'll just set some rules in place.
There you go.
Right? There's punch
Fair enough.
cards. Yes, they have punch. Where's my wallet? I didn't have my wallet. I have a punch card,
Yes, you do.
and I forgot about it. And the other night, I got 2 punches.
Tim, I want you to look at your wife right now and ask her, do you have a Cravens punch card? I just want to know because if she spends that much and she don't have a punch card, she's missing out.
You're losing.
She's obviously missing out. What's a punch card?
It's a frequent flyers
It's
card.
frequent flyer, right? You get 9 punches, 10th drink is free on
There
the
you
house.
go.
Come to us.
That's what's up.
Tim, you
right
better
there.
get her.
See, I'm 4 drinks in. I hadn't had a punch card yet.
You know how I can punch you.
Have you been by?
No, my wife.
See,
has.
there's your problem.
I bet your wife has it.
Now, we did stop by there. What was that day? We were heading to St. Louis, wasn't it?
So yeah, but I'm going to interrupt you back to your story.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you wanted to have a comedy night there.
Yeah.
He's been dying to do stand
I
up.
Tim
haven't-
says, oh, I know she does.
So there's this. We have this really cool new thing. He got to see it this past weekend. We have a stage
It's a little corner stage, and
set
it's
up,
awesome.
and for the purpose of having people come in and do stuff like that.
Heck yeah.
All you have to do is supply your microphone.
All right. I'm loud. I don't need a
I
microphone.
don't need a microphone.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, but that would be your perfect first attempt at stand up because there would be absolutely nobody
Well,
there.
I've been telling them for
And
years.
it's a coffee shop. They don't want to be loud, so they're like, yeah.
Well, I've been telling them for years that it's on my bucket list that I wanted to go do, whether it's a 2, 3, 5 minute set.
Yeah.
I want to go do stand up comedy. Check it off the bucket list.
So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll set you up for a showtime of 9 p.m.
What time's y'all close again?
On Sunday, 9 p.m. on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, you just show up.
hold on.
That's
Hold on.
funny.
We'll meet you
Do it
there.
out-
Hold
do it
on.
out
Hold on. Here we
front.
go. Here we go.
There you go. Tim said that his
got the
wife
jo-
is listening.
he's got
by the
jokes.
way, so
Hey,
Carrie, I don't know how long
hurry
you've been
up,
listening,
you got 28 minutes to get up there and get something.
but
Tim,
I
tell
would
your
love
wife
to
go.
see that. Ruth said that she would love to see how funny you are.
Yeah. Well, I've been saying it for years because I'm like, I think it's Wednesday
yeah,
night.
I want to
at
change the batteries in the lock. I promise.
Shut up.
They've been saying that for years too.
Yeah, it
I thought
it was
that's what
only
we
2
talking about.
years. But no, Wednesday night at the Looney Bin, they do open mic night.
Yeah.
And I've been saying for the longest time I want to go do it.
That place is dangerous, bro.
So you're trying to tell me you're working your way up there.
Yes, I need to start somewhere.
It is on the second floor.
Well, unless you come from the front of the building, you can walk.
I'm just trying to elevate my game. Is what I'm trying to do.
There you go.
So
funny.
but it's doable. So just work with me. Hook me up and we'll talk about it.
All right,
Well,
let's
well,
do it. I mean, I can't be the only one to get up there and do it. I'm not doing a 20-minute set.
So
I'm
interestingly
doing
enough,
5 minutes.
I had somebody that after they saw the stage, they're like, "So this is a place where I can do like spoken word or poetry or stuff like that." And I'm like, "Something that's on the list of things I'm thinking about."
I mean, you could
'Cause
do
we
that.
have that
You
in the
could-
community.
You could do little acoustic nights. Just
Josh is Jason Daly,
Right.
Who's moving in behind us. As soon as he saw the stage, he's like, "Can you put a door in past where the freezer is, so I
Right.
can just
slide
slip
in and out?"
and have a chair set up for me to get in there?" And so
That'd be great.
And then I also talked to Alvy about setting him up and talking about having him do his interviews on that stage,
Right.
just a little bitty round table with 2 chairs and a camera, and let him do his interviews in there.
Speaking of Alvy, because you just said that, I do not have any information other than what I'm about to say. So You can ask questions. I don't have answers for them, but y'all need to keep him in your thoughts and prayers right now, because right before we went live, his brother posted that he was having some heart issues at that very moment. So I've messaged him. He ain't responded. I can only assume that if he's making that post, that he's probably on the way to the hospital or probably at the hospital. But whatever that may be, y'all make sure y'all keep him in your thoughts, and hopefully it's just something real minor. So Amanda says that there is bingo.
No, she's saying bring bingo.
Bring bingo to East End.
So I've got I actually have a little roller thing for bingo. It sits in there. I have to make sure the kids haven't lost all the
little balls, the numbers.
Where's the B at?
But again, it's one of those things that we've thought about. It's the planning and the getting people there.
Well, I tell you what, you plan it.
Okay.
Let us know.
Yeah.
And we will do everything we can to help broadcast it and let people know. We'll post it to our pages. We'll do whatever we need to do to help y'all out.
I mean, yeah, and I appreciate that. I mean, we've got dominoes in there. I got cards in there. They're not of the devil. We got cards in there. I got bingo in there. I even told my D&D friends I got a couple D&D games in there for them to come set up on a Saturday night and just D&D their hearts out.
I tell you what's fun, and
we'll stay open until 8:05.
When I was really active at the fire station at Arch Street, I had to physically go up there. Anytime there was an event in the little room at the end of the building, somebody with the fire department had to be there.
Yeah.
And that was before they had people there pretty much 24 hours a day. So I'm up there sitting while all these women are playing bunco. And
It gets serious.
I'm like, man, this is crazy. So one night they were short a person that didn't show up, and they were like, come play. And I was like, I don't have a clue. I was there every week playing bunco after that. And I did the ninja roll. They still do it. One of the ladies saw me the other day, and she was like, oh, my God, we still do the ninja roll. I was just playing. I don't remember the rules, but I did a backward spin, and I yelled, ninja roll, and, won us the game immediately on that one roll. So it turned into something cool. But bunco's always fun.
Yeah, again.
Yes, Lisa, Alvy is having some issues this evening.
All right, and so what time is it? 7. I'm gonna have to go shut the things down here in just a minute. You wanted to know about boba? Was that your question?
That was
That's me, because I'm clueless when it comes to boba.
I don't have a clue either. I was going to ask, but go for it.
So boba is a milk tea. Is basically what it is, and it was actually made in Thailand, and it's a dessert. Now we're in America, so we take everything that's dessert and we turn it into something you should have 5 times a day.
We deep fried it.
We deep fry it. Come buy boba for me 5 times a day, because that's what we do in America. But and it's milk tea, and then you can get you can drink it by itself. Lots of people like to get it with tapioca pearls in the bottom of it. We have those. You can get them. They can either be black or you can get them in colored rainbow.
So when you say pearls, they're like the little balls. Do they burst open? Is that
so? One time is just one type is just the tapioca. The other one are the popping pearls, the bursting ones. So they have flavor, and so you can. So for instance, if you like a strawberry boba with coconut,
Rodney, you've been summoned.
Or mango with coconut, you can get those pearls, and as you're drinking it, it'll have a new flavor when that pops.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
Well, I think my wife did. Either Mary had it or my wife had it one time up there, and I didn't know anything about it. I was just real curious. I'm like, why are there little balls in your drink?
Right. So my first time I had it was in San Francisco, and I thought, And then Nancy's uncle owns Sam's Oriental Store, and so he said, y'all really need to try this in your place. And yes, uncle, because I'm not going to argue with him. So, and we did, and I mean, we sell it. We go through it, and so but it's a milk tea, a flavored milk tea. We have coconut, vanilla, mango, strawberry, honeydew, and then you can get your flavors. We have a strawberry, a passion fruit, a blueberry. I'm trying to think. There's another one, lychee, which I can't spell, but I can only say lychee.
Gotcha.
And then the tapioca ones.
Gotcha. Well, tell us a little bit about the food that you guys offer, because I'm curious about that too. We went breakfast. We had the little roll thing that was stuffed.
Did you hear him say something about honeydew?
Honeydew.
You don't know anything about that.
Nah,
do
there's
you?
a honeydew list.
Well, I know that it's a list, right? But it's also a fruit.
Yeah.
So next time your wife gives you, just go to the store and pick up some honeydew.
I call it my honey don't, because I don't do it.
Honey don't. Yeah, there you go.
Amanda asked if you had a menu posted somewhere.
We do. It's out on our Facebook page. So
y'all go watch.
East End Cravings or Cravings East End. I can't remember which
Cravings
one it is.
East End.
Yeah, we posted it. Okay. We got you.
Yeah. It's there. So we have it out there. Breakfast. So our mainstay. So again, when we opened the shop, we wanted to do savory. We wanted to do sweet. Found out East End likes breakfast, and we love breakfast. And so
we love breakfast too.
breakfast. And so we started making breakfast sandwiches. and they're usually on a buttery croissant. We get it, and so Nancy makes up a batch of eggs to put on them. So we have sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, ham, egg, and cheese on a croissant. You can get it that way. You can get it as a biscuit. We have a veterans discount for veterans and first responders.
That's
Yeah.
what's up right
Awesome,
there.
awesome.
And we keep that up there. We do breakfast burritos, so you can come in and get one of those. We used to have
wonderful.
the Southwest rolls, but they're they're just not selling, so we
Right.
got rid of those. So we got those, and then of course we have donuts. Nancy makes the donuts in the store. They're cake donuts, and so
What about
Cake
the
pops.
all-time favorite breakfast item in the South? Biscuits and gravy.
I knew what that was.
Yes,
so yeah, we have
sir.
it on Fridays and Saturdays. It's made from scratch. I want to tell y'all, when Nancy and I got married, I weighed 120 pounds.
We just had the same discussion right before you walked in.
So I'm not anywhere close to that anymore, and it's all because of her cooking. So she makes made from scratch sausage gravy. We have a couple people come in and ask for her to make some chocolate gravy. We've not delved into that yet, but she makes her own sausage gravy. It's made Friday morning. We make it Saturday morning. If we run out, we make some more.
Lisa,
No, we're doing Saturday morning.
I bet we could probably dry freeze whatever you want, throw it in a container with some dry ice, and get it to San Diego.
She wants to know if you deliver to San Diego.
I would love to go to San Diego. I might get on the plane and fly out there myself.
That would be an expensive delivery, but
only-
hey,
it's
if you're
only
willing
4
to
hours.
pay.
It's only 4 hours.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Well, I'm going to give you an idea for a breakfast sandwich here. And we can call it the dad sandwich if you'd
The
like.
dad sandwich.
Fried bologna,
Okay.
egg, cheese, and bacon on a croissant.
On a croissant.
On a croissant. We'll call it the dad.
You're going to have to write that one down and send it to me because I might be trying that tomorrow morning. So
that fried bologna part
Man,
and
fried
bacon.
bologna. I love me
That's
some
like
fried bologna.
Can't beat fried bologna.
your wife's over there going, "What are we doing right now?"
I know, right? She's like, we want to go to baked goods. Baked goods.
That's
So, and then the other thing we do sandwiches, paninis. We have a panini press. We panini press all of our stuff.
You have one of the big panini presses, or do you have a smaller one?
We got one big enough to do 3 or 4 at a time.
That's
Lisa-
awesome, because I've looked into those. Those are pretty cool.
Lisa said, "Name it the Godfathers."
The Godfather.
The Godfather.
Well, so I already have one that I've named the Courtney, and then somebody came in the other day and gave me a new one, and I'm going to call it the Jesse. So this would not be
Right.
an issue giving it a name.
The
There you go.
Godfather. That's amazing.
There you go.
That'll be great. We'll have to keep pushing for y'all. I mean, because y'all keep pushing for. When I say us, I'm talking about the community. So we truly appreciate everything that you do. We appreciate you stepping up and helping out with the fundraiser. Y'all got to make sure that you get your chili in.
Absolutely. Right now, $100 to first place and a $50 gift
I've
card.
got several
Whoa.
people that said they're going to be there, but
Nobody's
I've only
moved on
gotten
it?
2 people that's physically made the commitment and sent the entry money and all that.
Well, we got to
So-
have more than 2 people because that's
Right.
not even a meal.
Right.
My wife
Not
said
even
she's
a
going to
little
enter. She just hasn't done it yet.
Right.
But she's going to. And
So
she said she's going to win.
I'm going to definitely make a chili and put it in there.
Mary's going to do a microwave chili.
That would be epic. I don't know if we can run a microwave in there with all the crock pots. Matter of fact, I got to call Chuck since you said that.
Hey, there's power on the outside of the building.
Yep, talk to Chuck about that. He said you may have to pull a cord down, but because I was concerned about, let's just say 20 crock pots in there at
Oh,
one
yeah.
time.
And we popping them.
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
So
But there's outlets all the way around the front of the building. Just go get yourself 100-foot cord,
Yep.
100, 150, 300 foot, just whatever you need.
Which
Whatever
whatever
we need.
we need.
We'll patch 4 or
It'd be
5
like
of
that.
them together.
It'd be
That's
like
right.
that old rock video with that cord running down the road.
Well, I'm just thinking you get one that's got like the 5 prongs on the end of it, and then just plug 5 more in. You got all the
Right.
power you need right
That's
there.
all of it.
There you go.
Pop, 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 pop.
Maybe we've been. Maybe
Why is
in
all the
trouble.
power out?
Right.
We done shut down
Especially
Cravens,
when you
Larry's,
get
everything.
Steve Bricky's
Oh,
80-year-old
the-
crock pot over
the
there.
outside one's on a completely different circuit. I have
Oh,
no
you're
idea.
fine then.
Yeah,
Go
I
on.
have no idea where the breaker is for that.
He's
Yeah.
saying stay off the inside one.
Well, I'll
'cause you'll
talk to
mess me
Chuck
up.
again, and he'll let us know. But if y'all need anything over there at Hope Valley, you can contact Chuck Sanders. You can contact Karen King. I believe she is the realtor
Yeah,
over the entire
She's the man over there.
facility.
Yeah.
So
So, again, when is our chili cook-off?
it is November. I almost said September.
September.
November the 13th. I don't even remember
2
what time we
p.m.
said. From 2 to
5.
2 to whenever
2
we
to
get
whenever
done.
we
2 to
wrap
whenever
up.
we get done.
$20 to enter your chili. 100% of the proceeds will go to the crossings at Angel Court. Whether we purchase some lights, like I said, we've got some cords to replace. We've got some lights to replace.
We got need some people to put them up and
Yep.
take them down this year.
We're thinking.
Thanks for helping us do that, by the way.
You know-
Oh, yeah,
got-
absolutely.
You
What
got,
day?
you got
Oh, wait a minute. I'm
volunteers.
out of town.
They need a new tree to put up. I'm going to attempt to get the East End Santa out there again.
That was,
That
a,
was
big
a big
hit. That
hit.
was a
That
big
was
hit
good.
last year. A lot
So-
of people turned up to see Santa Claus,
Um,
and we're gonna dress as elves this year. I think not Elvis, elves.
I heard elves.
We-
I mean, I heard Elvis.
Elvis.
you got a mouse in your pocket?
I do.
I think we dressed
So-
up enough last year.
Chad, thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, happy to be here.
These shakes are
Great.
That
amazing.
cotton candy was delicious.
So whatever it is you may be craving, go online and check out their.
You're welcome.
Did you hear?
Hey,
that?
I just want to make sure I know how much y'all like those. There's no crack in any of them.
I'm trying to. I don't really believe you right now. That's great, but Chad, thank you. Cravens, thank you.
I really wasn't sure what to expect. Cotton candy. I was thinking, what is this going? But dude, that thing is
That's amazing,
killer,
huh?
dude.
That's
Well,
I'm
this-
I'm not a big ice cream person. I'm not a big sweets person. But anytime we go to an ice cream shop, like, I know. I'm a cheese. This is a body by cheeseburger over here. This is not a Reese's. But anytime we go somewhere and there's cotton candy ice cream, I've got to get. That's my favorite ice cream of all time.
This
can't
dude just lied to America.
Everybody's watching. They're doing the same thing we are.
Every time we go out of town, Mary's like, "What are we going to eat?" I don't know. Ask the Glovers.
That dude, every time he goes, he posts picture of a damn ice cream in a mason jar stacked up
That's
with gummy
the-
worms.
You know
hanging
what?
out.
I
That's
know
the
what. I know what
kids.
just
That's not
happened
me.
here. That was his punchline for his stand-up night.
Dude, he got it. He
That's
nailed
it. Good job.
You had all
Try
three
that
of
one
us.
again.
You had all three of us cracking up.
But Chad, over there on that chair is 3 different size shirts.
Nice. All right.
I'm assuming. I honestly, I don't have a clue. Grab one for yourself.
Okay.
Because I believe that extra large maybe for you.
Probably.
And then there.
Take all
It'll,
three of them.
it'll shrink,
Take 'em
right?
all.
Yeah,
Take 'em
they're a
all.
little bit. There's a large and a medium there too for your wife. I don't know.
And we'll give one to the man child to wear to school.
There you go.
Give
So,
them all of them. Give them out.
Grab them.
All right.
Those are yours. Y'all get down to Cravings. Make sure you take a picture, post it to social media.
It's on the drive-through window.
Yeah, well, not just that. Just go down to Cravings. If you do go through the drive-through, yeah, take a picture and tag Dads After Dark. But more importantly, just go down there and
Support your community.
support your community. Take a picture and post it to social media, whatever it is, and tag Cravings and tell everybody about it because it's a little hidden gem over there right now, and this just shouldn't be just for us.
We
We're gonna have to
we
come
want it to
check
be
it out.
not hidden.
We're going to have to go check it out Saturday. Biscuit and gravy sound about right.
Biscuits and gravy does sound pretty fire.
Well, if our ball games get rained out Saturday, maybe we'll truck on over there
6
Saturday
a.m.
morning
Yeah, dude, you ain't going to be out there that time. You can get breakfast on the way to the ballpark.
at 6 a.m.
Yeah, the nice portable container we'll put it in for you. It'll keep it warm. You eat it.
I
there.
want to just put it directly in my
can't-
hands.
I can
Just
do
plop
that.
it right there.
It'll be a little hot. You might not like it, but we can do it.
He won't mind.
We're all out of
little
bowls,
unsanitary.
Mike. You gotta.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks a whole lot.
All right, y'all.
Great.
Thanks. Here,
Thank
I
you.
want to make sure y'all take this. It's got it in it. Give it to him. I don't know how trustworthy you are.
Oh, he's known me for like
Dude,
20 minutes.
I know, and he
nailed
nailed
it.
it. Like, couldn't be.
Absolutely,
You're not
nailed
wrong.
it.
He just
but-
seen you lie about your you don't like sweets thing.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
Chad, thanks for hanging out with us, buddy.
y'all.
Thanks for coming
Appreciate
on.
it.
I will be right back. I'm going to
There's
walk out.
Score
there's
some-
Carson's mom, I guess, saying she just told Carson he has to put on clothes tomorrow so they can go.
There you go.
They're gonna go over there and check
Hey, you
out.
know what? Carson can do whatever the heck he wants
Yeah,
to.
you can.
Hey, y'all be sure to take
So-
some pictures while you're over there for sure.
Yep, take some pictures, tag everybody, tell your mom and them, and get on down there and get you something good because they
Yes.
got plenty of it. So,
Yeah, get you some of them shirts.
but let me. I'm gonna walk Chad out, and y'all hold it down.
We're gonna filibuster.
We
till you
got
get
it.
back.
We'll fill a blockbuster.
Man, Rodney, I heard you went out of town this weekend, man. Where'd you
I
go?
did. Went to Dallas.
Dallas. You went to go see the Cowboys, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We went down
Was that
Friday.
like a birthday present or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's
Your
what
old
she-
lady
yeah.
was. She came through clutch, didn't she?
She did. It
See
was
you
a
later,
good time. See y'all.
See y'all.
Both of them. They're both leaving.
Both of them.
Yeah, we went to Texas. It was a good time, man. We went down Friday. Got there fairly late Friday, probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Pulled in because we waited to leave after work and all that good stuff. on
Yeah, I
Friday,
saw
so-
you on the way out.
Yeah, you did.
I was
And
working,
then,
and your old lady came up to me and scared the crap out of me while I was.
She does that
I
to
was
me
in, I was
all
in
the
I
time.
was in the candy
Oh.
aisle looking at like Starburst and stuff.
I thought you didn't like candy.
No, I don't. To an extent.
She says he can go through the drive-through. There's no clothes needed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Anyways, then Saturday we got up and we had to go to Waco.
Oh, to the
Silos.
Magnolia Farms. Yeah, my wife had to do that too. She's like, when we went to Dallas last time, she goes, "It's on the way." I was like,
On the way to what?
and
Houston?
I was like, okay. And I was like, she plugged in the GPS, and it was an hour and 45 minutes on the
Out the
way
way.
out of the way,
Yeah, so we had to go down there.
and to shop basically to spend more money.
But I
right?
don't get it. I mean, the best part of the whole place to me was the food trucks.
Oh yeah, the food trucks are fire.
Yeah, dude, we got
dude.
some popcorn and we got some sweet tea. It was good. We
Yeah,
were gonna
it's,
eat something there, and then we was like, let's just go down the road and grab something. We went to
Oh, it's
Mexican joint.
Chip and Joanna, and then the Gaines
sure.
family. Yeah, that does the Magnolia. Yeah, I'd like to meet them, dude. They seem like cool people.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's not. I don't want to say. I mean, I'm sure it's a woman thing, but there's nothing there that I really enjoyed more other than the food.
She shopped though, didn't she?
Oh yeah, we went in and out of every little thing.
Oh yeah.
There's like a bookstore. I'm like, what are we getting in?
Oh, there's a bake,
nobody needs
there's
a
like a little
bookstore.
cafe bakery thing.
Oh, there's all kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a bookstore. There's another one where you can go buy mugs and home goods.
There's
and
home couches
pottery
and shit and
shiplap.
Oh,
and-
dude, it was
Did you come home with some shiplap?
no. Luckily, we walk into the store and I was like, "There ain't nothing in here we need." And I was a grumpy old guy, and we just walked back out. So,
You're like $50 for a vase.
dude, a candle. I said, "Here, we get a candle." Picked up a little bitty candle. That damn thing is half the size of this can right here. $28.
Yep.
I put that son of a bitch back down and said, let's move on. We're not buying that.
And the line was out the door.
It was busy in there. There's a lot of people walking around, but yeah, I mean, it's not my cut things, but
Oh, my
it's
wife-
kind of neat. I mean,
My
if you,
wife wants to go back too.
you went down there and if you had you and a couple buddies and she could go off with a couple of the girlfriends and they could go around, you could sit physically, we could sit in that food area
Yeah.
and we'd be just as good to go.
They got beer, right?
I don't think so. I don't
Surely
think,
they got beer.
I don't think so. I did not see the beer
Well,
truck.
We
if there
could
was.
bring in beer.
But they had taco truck. They had.
You think
like
they let us show
some-
up with a cooler?
I don't think they would stop you.
Yeah.
Just wheel it right on in. You like the wiffle ball field? That is right. They had a wiffle ball field there. Did you see it when y'all were there?
No, that must have been new.
It's a replica of the field that used to be down there. Their minor league team or something played on it, and it got tore down a long, long time ago. There's a plaque up there that tells you all about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I read
yeah, I was
bits and
gonna say
pieces.
you read it, so you know everything about it, but you can't tell me.
No, I can't. But dude, it is probably the fence is probably 30 yards from home plate. But it is a full field. It has got home with the dirt base pass, grass infield, turf. It's all
I'm gonna
turf,
let you in. I'm
but
gonna let you in on something.
it's cool.
I've never played. God damn! Whoa!
That scared I just dropped a bad word on there.
Oh,
That scared me a little bit.
Rod, hey, Rod, I got you. You scared
Hey.
the piss out of him.
I dropped a GD. Anyways, yes.
Sorry, Chad.
And yes, next time I'm taking Angela, Glover, and Mary so we can all spend the husband's money. Mary she don't like that crap.
Joke's on her. My wife makes all the money.
Got her. Yes, that scared the willy out of me.
heard
I
you
paid a
go,
little bit.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I dropped a GD.
He did.
I hope I get to see that in the playback, but I couldn't.
All you have to do is watch it.
It's a good thing I had sunglasses on because my eyes were like this.
Dude, I was sitting here talking like this, and it was like, God. Duh.
Everybody's laughing.
Anyways, but yeah, the little wiffle ball.
I've never played wiffle
Send me
ball.
the picture, babe. I know you took a picture of it, but
what am I missing? It didn't.
Everything?
It's gone.
anyways, yeah, the little wiffle ball thing was pretty cool.
Where's that? At
The silos down there in Waco, Texas. I wanted to go and look at the what's the crazy dude? What was his name?
The crazy
The
dude.
the one that had the cult down there.
oh yeah at Waco.
David Koresh.
Yes. I don't know why I can't remember that.
I
He
don't know either, but we listened to the story on the way down there, the deal, and it was pretty wild.
Yeah, so you know the big shootout that the FBI got into with him at the
Yeah.
compound. One of the gentlemen who passed away in that, I actually play in a golf tournament in his honor every year. But him and my uncle, who is no longer with us, were both on the roof and was beside each other when he got shot and killed. It was wild and crazy. What is that?
At the wiffle ball field?
Yeah, it's the little wiffle ball field at the silos.
That's pretty sick.
You get out there, they got wiffle ball bats. Little
Those
wiffle balls out there.
those poor guys said they waited on their wives so
They've
long in
been
the
there
shops.
forever.
That's what it was. Yeah,
They turned to stone.
That's Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig. Maybe that's Babe Ruth for sure.
The Branch Davidian. Yep, that is 100% it. That
Branch
was a-
Davidian. Yes, that dude was a nutcase.
What's his? Oh my goodness, Buford. What was his name? He was the head guy in charge of the FBI at the time. He was at the golf tournament the last time we were there, and you want to talk about a man? This dude, I want to say he took 12 rounds, and he is still. I mean, that's been how long ago? It's been a long time ago. He's
80.
yep, he's still kicking it. But yeah, that was
it 80 something? 94.
that was a bad,
84.
It's a bad day.
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
That was a really bad day, but man, this Cravings milkshake is freaking amazing.
I know.
Dude, I didn't know what to
need a-
think about this cotton candy. I was like,
I need a
I
nap
don't know
now,
how I'm
man.
going to feel about that, but dude, that son of a gun is pretty good.
Pretty good. Well, that was cool, man.
That's
Chad,
pretty good.
Chad, and his wife and family over there are really good people. So
We'll have to go over there and get some breakfast and some. I know he said he had tea, and he said I can put flavors in it. The first one he said was like raspberry, and that'd be right up Amber's alley.
right. Well, that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, y'all got to get in on this chili cook-off. Like, we really need everybody's help. We have just a couple weeks left to make this happen, and we need as many entries as we can. We need as many donations as we can get. I don't know. We talked about doing. It was in '93.
Yeah, she's trying to. She don't know. I said 94 or 84.
I think you
That's
said
close.
80 something.
I said 80 something, and then
It was
I said, or
within
was
that
it 90?
century.
I said maybe it was 94. No, it was 84.
Right.
So I
It was
I
close.
nailed it. It's in between there.
I mean,
it's,
within 10.
Right there, dude. You nailed it.
But
Shut your mouth.
we hadn't got. I don't think we just really pushed to do any kind of raffle items. It would be cool, but
I don't think
feel-
we have the time.
Yeah, I don't. It's not that. I feel like that we, we pulled a lot of that on our big fundraiser that we did. So
We did.
I don't like just completely going all out, but
You're kind of like Glover. You don't like sweets.
right, none at all. 93.
I feel like you're mocking me.
No, I was being serious asking him.
Yeah, I feel like
But
you're mocking me.
we
Wasn't.
we would need some, possibly need some volunteers. We got to do that walking path again. I would honestly, what I'd really like to do is get another one of those frames. Yeah,
Those lights are I mean, they weren't the first year. They were simple.
yeah,
What I wish we were made of money and we could just throw them out every year.
yeah, because they
they're
broke.
so much easier to.
They
deal
broke
with.
and now they're stuck. But it would be awesome if we could do some more lights, even though that's a lot of work. But do a ton of lights and just do that. But my original goal was to do the entire walking path to the corner. So it's probably 100 feet maybe
Yep.
of concrete. So
104 feet.
Glover's over there posting stuff on the screen as we're talking.
He is. He
I
don't pay no
got you. I
attention.
got you, dude.
He just.
That
just
is
Talking
too-
about our chili
that's
cook-off.
too much.
He
You're
said.
too much. It's all the event information right there on the
We
screen.
can just post a picture of it. They're not.
We
they're-
did post a picture of it.
Go on the website I sent you for more lights. Yeah, I could do that.
Is that too much?
Those are the big lights. We would need. The lights we had were super cool because they were real tiny.
And there was what? How many were in it? 300 in each.
There was a
run?
300 in each run. And
And
I
we
think
had
we did like 7 or 8
6.
or 6, somewhere like that.
So that's like 1 million lights.
Yeah, a million five at least.
Easily.
I mean, but yeah, that would be. Tim, these lights were, they may be on that website. Since you said that, I am going to have to go look. There's a website that Tim found that this business is going out of business online, and their stuff is dirt cheap. Like the C7 and C9 bulbs, which are the bigger bulbs like you would put on your home, they are, what is it, a 20, or no, it's a 16-foot section for like $7. You can't even get a
I assume that's a good deal.
Sounds good.
100%.
I mean, it sounds good.
Sounded good when he said it. I don't know.
It's amazing.
I'm pretty clueless.
That's a expensive set of lights. They have small ones too. I need to go look. The small ones were about as, I think these were about as big as an eraser on a pencil.
Yes, that's about exactly what they were.
That's about what the size they were. But
well, that's pretty tiny.
it was super, super cool to do that. But I want to get another one of those frames and every year do a frame and add to the walkway.
Yeah, we're gonna put a field goal out there this year. To look up.
You
We're
know,
just thinking of new stuff. We're
that's
gonna put
not a
field
terrible.
goal.
It's not a terrible idea.
We
That's
could.
a horrible idea. It has nothing
Somebody
to do with
will
Christmas.
kick something through it.
We
Yes,
will.
like our blow up Santa Claus that we tore up last year, wherever it's
Yep.
at.
I need to see if it's over there on the ground. I need to see if I can fix it.
I ripped I think I'm the one that ripped the thing off of it, or somebody else must have tripped over something. but
16
I'm not
feet,
real sure.
25 bulbs, $5. LEDs.
16 feet, 25 bulb, $5 LEDs.
I need to go check it out, I guess, when I have time.
Do it tomorrow at work. We don't mind.
Yeah, I shouldn't be a
Yeah, just whatever.
problem.
Probably I'd take from about 10 to 2 and look at that website.
I'll go sit in Tim's
That way,
office.
you'll have everything that you
I'll
know
go in
and
Tim's office and we'll do it on his computer.
That'd be fine.
Well, he can help me.
Won't be no problem.
Tim approves.
It's not a big deal if
Yeah,
the
no
boss
big
is
deal.
helping, but
It's all right.
it'll be.
Anytime you can rope the boss in to get him off in a rabbit hole.
Right.
You
Well, we're
I'm
pushing.
kind of hoping it pours down rain in the morning. I want to sit in my truck for a while.
We're pushing hard right
Hey,
now.
did my
It's the-
panel come in?
Yes, both of them.
All right. That was off subject.
Yeah, no, I
that
was
when y'all
sitting
said it.
here thinking about telling you that, and I was like, I'll tell you in a minute. But no, both of them came in today. There's 2 more that showed up. I know you only need one of them, but
I don't know.
2 more showed up. So, but we're having this Friday's end of our month, and we have a lot of ground to cover.
It's not the end of the month.
Our month,
Y'all, not if y'all
our
open
physical month.
Not if you open on Saturday.
Yep, it's our no. Hell,
You can
to
even
the
run a
no.
Sunday if you really need to make some push.
So fantastic use of company time. That's it. It's a charitable event. So
Well, if you're going to work Saturday and Sunday, it doesn't matter how much time you waste on Tuesday.
we can just say that
true.
our company is giving.
We got to put overtime in this week. We didn't get enough done.
Yeah, no, y'all.
We all getting some bonus, some kickback.
Oh, we get a set amount.
I need to
hitting
call
a certain number.
Vincent. What's his name?
Vincent ain't gonna. I mean, Vinny.
Yeah, that's y'all. That's the big boss.
You want to call and tell him how wonderful we are?
I can.
Do it.
Just let me
I
know.
mean, it doesn't help. If we don't hit our numbers, then it doesn't really matter. But
So yeah, they're all great guys, but they didn't hit their fucking numbers.
yeah, that's it. But yeah, we're trying to push that right now. So we got some work to do, and we're gonna make it happen. But
You can't make people come by stuff.
that is my exact words this morning. We were talking about. I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, all we can do is our best.
You're not a
because
Walmart.
We cannot physically make people buy something. So we'll roll with it. We've done pretty good the past few months, so I don't think anybody's going to get their fingers cut off. So we'll be all right. Maybe
be that far
the
off.
new guy. So, but anyway, so Chili Cook-Off is coming up next month on the 13th. Y'all, come on, tell everybody. Let's make this a big event, a really, really big event. So. I've almost had an idea, and I don't know if I'm going to put it out there just yet.
I've almost had an idea.
No, I've got an idea. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to think about it a little bit tonight, and I could. It
He's
could
gonna
be.
text
Trust us, if y'all see it on the on our page, we'll all be figuring this out at the same time because he won't tell us either.
No,
He'll just bust it out there and be like, "Oh, I thought we talked about
I
that."
think I'm going to tell you right now.
we all agreed on it.
Tim hadn't missed one in 14 months. He ain't about to start now.
Yeah, I know. We got to get her done.
Shit.
But here's what I was just thinking. If this
Hey, well,
will bring.
We can buy a bunch. I can talk him into buying a bunch of stuff, but then we return it on the first of next month.
No.
That'd be a good idea, dude. That'll
be
make
a-
y'all hit your numbers.
Yeah, and start out backwards on the next
Well,
one
that's for next month. You got 30 more days to figure
to
it out.
figure it
That
out.
sounds like next month's problem.
That's like floating a check.
I don't understand the problem.
I was sitting here thinking, like just now, that if this would be a good guarantee
this
to
your-
bring people
Thought that you were just,
and money,
that he wasn't going to do. But now
I'll
he's
set
gonna
up a
do.
dunk tank.
oh my, it's gonna be. It may not be cold.
It'll be cold. It'll be cold for a
We'll
dunk
make
tank.
sure it's cold. We're going to put ice in it.
I'll be in Minnesota the whole week before that.
Well, we can prep you.
I won't need no prepping. I'll
I
probably
was
just
gonna
jump off
say.
in there and be good to go. After that.
But I was sitting here thinking a little bit ago. I was like, man, it may be worth setting up a dunk tank.
To have a good water spigot out there.
I'm sure there's water out there somewhere.
We'll just get a bucket.
Took us 47 trips to fill this damn thing up.
But that would be interesting to get a dunk tank.
We'll just
and-
do a $1 a ball.
Yeah, sure, something.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, heck, with the temperature, if it's freezing cold, it's going to be $5 a ball.
it doesn't matter. You're still gonna have to be up there dangling your feet in it.
Oh my!
Because you can't put it up on the side because it'll fold you like a pretzel if you get hit.
I mean,
is true.
Tracy said it could be 90. That is 100% a true
Yeah.
statement.
That's
But it
true.
could be probably 40 the day before.
It could be hailing and have snow.
it's
or it could
warm
have-
out there right
We
now.
could have a tornado.
It's
Yeah, we
that
got-
type of weather out there.
We
right
got a
now.
storm coming right now.
There's a storm.
I thought it was a storm banging on that door a minute ago.
I know what it wasn't.
It is Arkansas. It 100% all day long, without a doubt, Arkansas. So,
Yeah, it is. We got to get some flyers put up around town for this cook-off.
Some flowers.
yeah. I don't have.
Roses usually. Those are good.
Some
They
lilies.
draw in some good stuff.
Who's got a color printer that don't mind printing off about 50 to 100?
Kim said she'll do it.
She ain't got a color printer.
Oh, I was about
She
to say,
could, she could buy
our
one.
printer at work ain't color, so.
Yeah, we'd have to.
We're
We
too
would
cheap.
need 50 to 100 copies, I guess.
But I think we could take it to what's that place called?
Kinko's.
Kinko's or Quick Copy.
Quick Copy.
Quick Copy.
that costs
Quick
money.
Copy. No, but it's like you could get 100 for shit
Peppermint
less
Hippo.
than $10.
You think?
Oh, all day.
Well,
Somebody
let's
with
see.
Quick Coffee.
Quick coffee.
Speaking
Copy.
of coffee,
Peppermint Hippo.
Call us.
so you just said coffee, and I know Glover could give two craps about this, but I stopped into Crossroads Wine and Spirits in Bryant, which is right there across the street from McDonald's. I have never been in there.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
it's,
nice.
it's fantastic.
And that place is amazing. The people that work there
They're the best.
are awesome. I'm sitting there. So I went in on a Friday night. It was after ball practice. I was like, I'm going to stop in there and get me a jar.
Yeah.
And sitting there looking
You
at
got a couple jars, didn't you?
I did. I was sitting there looking at the jars, and I was like, man, I want something different. And some of their peach.
Mary said the same thing. She still went home with
She
you.
didn't have a choice. Some of their peach and apple was clear instead of colored, and the different flavors. And I was like, I don't know. Well, the girl comes up, she's like, you need some help? And I was like, well,
Nothing you can help me with,
right.
darling.
I love
I've already seen a
moonshine.
couple people about that.
I love moonshine, but I want something different. I just don't want to go buy something and not like it because I recently did so, and it was
Just that
bad. She was like, come over here to the sipping bar. Or the sample bar. Maybe it was sipping bar. I don't remember. I walked over there. She pulled out like 12 different jars of moonshine. And she was like, which one do you want to try? And I was like, all of them.
All of them.
And
All of them.
went back Saturday night because,
You went Friday night and
well,
Saturday.
Saturday night was not for me. Saturday night we were coming back by because we were going to a friend's house birthday, and
friend's house. His house had a birthday.
the house had a birthday. The birthday.
How old was it?
9.
Oh, jeez.
But we were headed over to Ethan and Bree's house for Drake's birthday party, and
So
he was like,
you brought moonshine to a 9-year-old's birthday party.
apparently you've never been to a kid's birthday party.
Yeah, you got to have.
Should have
that
brought a
sometime.
Valium too. House full of 10-year-olds, but
Yeah, I was working that.
but I ran over there to get them something, and as I was walking to the back, I glanced over at the sipping bar, and they had some stuff out, and I was like, "What is that?" And it almost looked like cracking as far as the bottle and stuff. So I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go over and see what that is." It was Kentucky Coffee,
Blech.
which was a whiskey, but it was a coffee flavored whiskey, and holy crap, dude! They took that and a little bit of the double chocolate sipping cream.
Ew.
No,
can't do
it. Not nothing. There's no way
You're gonna
it-
sit there and just drink
no,
on it.
not happening.
Just a little pull.
but one shot of that, of the two mixed together, dude, it was heaven. It tasted amazing.
I bought some. We went to some store down there. I don't know, but I bought some single barrel. But I don't even know what the hell it is. But it's ZZ Top.
Oh
they're
yeah, I
big
heard about
down
that.
Horrible.
Really,
Horrible.
Horrible.
marketing.
I had a glass of it last night when we got home.
See if they had a sipping bar,
I would almost
you
send
wouldn't
them-
have that issue.
It's almost so they did it. They did it with Balcones or whatever, which is the Texas made bourbon whiskeys. Blah blah blah. They did it with them first, the ZZ Top thing. Now this one's with another. I wish I could remember what. I could probably look it up, but yeah, I had one last night. And
See, that's why everybody needs a sipping bar, because you wouldn't have made that mistake. You wouldn't have bought it.
No, I made that mistake a couple times. So.
Yeah, that's
It was
that's-
not very good. It's
that's
gonna
sad.
definitely need to be mixed.
That's sad. We
with other whiskey.
Yeah, with some Sprite or something.
with water.
I'm gonna mix my whiskey with other whiskey so it tastes like decent whiskey.
I bought one probably, I don't know how many months ago it was, but I took one glass of it, couldn't even finish it, took it to work, gave it to them dudes. They couldn't even finish it. Nobody. It's still going around the office.
What is it?
Still got just a little bit going out of it. Everybody just gets it. It's horrible. It was horrible.
What was it?
I
Was that the old Granddad's?
No, old Granddad's good.
Yeah, I like old Granddad's. I got the Canadian whiskey one time though, and it was not good.
I need to go back by, what's that one? What is that? Behind Rafferty's over there on 5.
Oh yeah,
Whatever that one is. I walked in there a month or
Is
so
that like
ago.
State Line or something like that?
A couple months, yeah, something like that. But they had Weller Special Reserve half gallon in there, and they did it was good. It was good price, everything.
They said mix
They
them
go
up
get me
like
another.
Long Island.
I don't know if that would even work.
Where was it that we went that had like the $2 Long Island? That was
Oh, that was great.
that was
it.
Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Red
Yum.
Robin.
But we were sitting there talking while we were at Crossroads. I was getting all my stuff paid for.
You were talking to somebody?
Negative. And they were telling me, they were like, hey, if you know anybody that does fundraisers, we like to help with fundraisers. And I was like, it just so happens that. So I got the card to the person in charge, and I'm going to chat with them a little bit and see if they can.
They do some, tell them don't put together a bourbon package. I might get kicked out of the house.
Right?
But they do some, if you look behind their counter back there, they usually have bourbon set up. They'll do a raffle.
Yep.
And you could enter in that and come and
Well, they
if your
do.
number's called, you get to pull
I've
whatever
got
bottle
their.
you want, blah, blah, blah.
She pulled her organizer out from underneath the counter, and she showed it to me, and it had basically her calendar for the month, and it showed me all the different tastings and the different reps that were going to be in town.
Follow them on the Facebook.
Yep,
I do.
100%. Y'all check them out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
So is it every Tuesday? Every Tuesday is like Whiskey Tuesday. Doesn't make much sense, but I don't think it's Wednesday because I think it's Wine Wednesday. It might be Wednesday. Anyways, whatever the hell it is.
It's Tipsy Tuesday. That's
But
what it is.
they'll put out they'll have like some hard to find
So,
stuff, not necessarily just
what's today?
Fancy. Today is Monday,
Monday.
the date.
the 24th.
So today is the 24th. So nothing's going on today. Captain Morgan's will be there tomorrow from 5 to 7:30. Sugarland Moonshine on the 26th, doesn't have a time. Whiskey Smith will be there on the 27th from 4 to 7. On the 28th, Ghost Tequila from 4:30 to 7:30.
Ghost Tequila?
Yeah, Kentucky Coffee on the 29th. Let's see here. Nothing. Let's go back. So they've got several things going on, I guess, because of Halloween and stuff coming up.
Well,
But
we haven't just to kind of shift gears just a little bit. Yeah, obviously go see them over there at Crossroads. And
Yeah, it's a good spot. They got
but
a
just
big
to kind of
selection.
shift gears just a little bit, talking about Halloween. Next Monday's Halloween, boys.
Yeah, so we probably won't do a show
We'll probably go live at some
because
point.
Pear Orchard's doing theirs on Monday.
on Monday, they're doing theirs on Halloween.
A lot of places are sticking to it this year for some
Well,
reason.
I talked to old Jimmy Berry Saturday night at Cravings, and he said that a good handful of people made a stink about them doing it whenever they felt like doing it.
Yeah.
So whatever, it didn't matter that it was
been like-
convenient.
Well, I
It's
understand.
my neighborhood.
I understand not doing it on a Sunday. That makes sense to me. But any other time, why are you moving it?
Because it's convenient. Think of the difference in a Saturday.
You know what? If Jesus would have just moved Halloween whenever he damn well felt like it, we wouldn't be in this
this
situation.
ain't got shit to do with Jesus. Ain't Christmas, dude.
Okay.
If you think about it, think of what
You can't just move Christmas Day just when you feel
Halloween.
like it, okay?
Think of what Halloween would be like on a Saturday at Pear Orchard versus a Monday.
It should have just been the last Saturday of October every year.
right.
Problem
You
solved.
can't dictate when Halloween is.
Do whatever
Halloween
the
is
hell.
when-
Hey, this is America.
We can dictate
Halloween
whatever
is
we
when
want.
Halloween is.
No, the actual. Okay, do you always celebrate your birthday on your birthday?
Yes.
Bullshit.
For all 39 years.
You don't
I
ever
was
celebrate it any time before or after?
No.
Bullshit.
I don't celebrate my birthday, period.
90% of the world does that.
I
Tracy
think
said
that-
she had people asking her about Dads After Dark at the fair.
Really?
Really?
That's what's up. She must have been wearing our shirt. Must have been wearing our shirt.
I don't remember where I was at. Somebody was wearing a Dad's After Dark. Was it a hat? And I just saw them walking by. I had no idea who the hell they were. And it was at the fair.
That's pretty awesome.
Do what?
I'm with Glover.
Well, like, I saw them, like, in the distance. I ain't going to run and chase them down. Hey, you're wearing my hat.
Amber's taking Glover's side, but that didn't she make? What did she say when we were at the Chris Stapleton concert, which by the way was amazing?
Was this before or after she sniffed my beard?
No, I think we were.
on live camera.
We were talking about how
We got that on camera, Amber.
we were going to do how we do things on the fly, and she's a planner. I'm assuming that's what it is. She's a planner. So if you're planning, I
She's
can
planning
understand
to wear
that.
you out. That's
But
what it is.
It just, to me, it's more convenient and easier for everyone involved to do it on a Saturday because you can start before it's dark.
That's great. If Halloween falls on a Saturday, then
No,
great.
see, that's not.
Otherwise, you go trick-or-treating on freaking Halloween.
Well, you take your little ass out there.
That's the first time anybody's ever called my ass little.
I wore my shirt. Hell yes. That's awesome, Tracy. Yeah, Chris Stapleton sounds 100% live. I mean, when he's live, he sounds just like he does when he's on the radio or anything else.
Oh.
I mean, it's spot on.
I meant to tell you, I saw today there's an article released. George Strait's going back on a stadium tour next year and doing 6 stadium shows with Chris Stapleton and Little Big Town. They're not coming here, obviously. We don't have
I'm
big
not paying
stadiums.
money for that show.
It's probably like $250 a ticket. I'd
That'll be
willing to bet you.
ridiculous. I mean, I did hear and see a
They're coming
lot.
they're coming to Seattle, and I kind of want to take the wife to Seattle.
I don't
She's been wanting to go for years.
know how many people were listening were at that show, but that Elle King,
Yeah,
she can sing.
yeah, she's a good singer. She's
But
just-
that is one
she's
vulgar.
not. She's not a good performer.
No, she is not a good person to be out in the general public. I mean,
You can do it.
that's exactly, man. She is. I don't know if she's always that way, but she was.
That's
She was
exactly how
either
she is.
all coked out, or she's just a very comfortable
Yeah.
with her, like very okay with her environment because she was like vulgar and like it was. We cuss. We say
No.
90% of the crap that came out of her mouth was not even necessary.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she knew what she was saying. We had fun though. We had a great time.
Morgan Wade was awesome.
Yes, Morgan was pretty good. There wasn't much entertaining that show. It was all about the musicians
Musician
and
show.
the
Well,
song.
that's what I love. I love Morgan Wade, and I love the way that she is representing for little girls now because it's basically her, and you've got people like Ashley McBride and this. You don't have to be a supermodel to be a star.
So what are you saying?
know?
She's ugly?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh man, Morgan, I'm sorry.
No, Morgan. I think Morgan's really pretty actually, but she doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't get all dolled up. She didn't,
You know what she reminded me
she
of?
didn't do her hair. She wore a freaking T-shirt on stage.
Go back to the original Guns N' Roses. She could be Axl Rose's sister. That's what she reminded me of. The tattoos,
Yeah.
the tall, skinny, slender, the long, straight hair.
She cracks me up because she's kind of a throwback country singer in the sense of the songs she writes and this and that, but she does not look.
She
the
is
part.
in a Avril Lavigne body
Yeah,
singing country music.
yeah. She's fantastic though. She is who she is.
It was a great show.
John Bailey's been trying to turn us on to her for years.
Speaking of John Bailey, isn't he coming to Sticky's?
Dickies, him and Huckleberry Jam going to be playing November. Blah, blah, blah.
We'll post it.
5th.
No, it's Black Friday, November 25th. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Close enough. Say that. We
Which, if you guys are available, I'd like to go ahead and purchase a table. But if you're not going to be available,
I don't know.
well, here's the deal. And people, I say y'all,
JB, I'm trying to get them together, man. They don't want to come.
folks do this to me
Shane goes
every
hunting.
freaking year. I only have one thing that I truly do, and that's hunting
And poop.
and hunting. And it's like, hey, we're going to go here. Hey, we're going to go here. Hey, we're going to do that. Hey, we got to do this. And I'm like, I'm hunting. And here's the problem. I want to hunt with my family.
You can tell people now.
I want to hunt with my family. They want to go do everything else.
Let them go do everything else.
So
because your family doesn't like to sit and still and be quiet.
No,
They don't like to- they don't like to go camping.
End of the day, I would truly appreciate going to sit down and watch JB.
Oh yeah.
So I think
They're opening up for Huckleberry Jam, which Huckleberry Jam, shout out to our buddy Jake and all them over there. They won first place at the Kiss of 96 Home Ground
Seen
Country
that.
Show
It's
over
awesome.
there. Congratulations at the State Fair.
hey, if there's anybody out here that's got some serious technology skills when it comes to groups and pages, I need you to shoot me a message.
I can take care of that.
Yeah. I need you to shoot me a message. So,
I know. I can take care of that.
it needs to be immediately.
You've never told me to.
Do it now.
I can't do it now.
Okay, do it after now.
I'll do it after
After now.
After now. So, never mind on that one. Glover's going to take care of it after now. So,
After now.
after
Band
coming to you soon after now.
Band name called it.
Soon after now.
Who you going to see after now?
Soon after now. That's funny. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it'll be
But that's going to be a great show over there. I'm excited about that
back to the Halloween thing, though. I mean, why couldn't it just be the last Saturday of every?
Right.
Because that's not Halloween.
But what is Halloween actually, though?
Right.
It's a pagan holiday.
That like was a celebration of bonfires
Isn't that-
and
isn't that where
costumes
they- isn't
to
that where
ward
they-
off spirits and
Isn't
stuff.
that where
right?
they burn the
Who gives
witches
a
at the
rat's
stake?
tail?
Who decided what day it's supposed to be on anyway?
Halloween is the day that Jesus rolled the stone away from the tomb, and we painted
Time
the,
out,
we painted the eggs,
time out.
and we got presents.
And somebody dressed up like Santa Claus.
Somebody dressed. That's when Santa Claus came and rescued Jesus from the tomb.
I swear to God, there is a lot
I'm
of
glad
people
we don't
right
do
now.
religions
Right.
or
Somebody-
anything on
somebody's
this place.
getting-
I'm just going to
Somebody's
go ahead
getting
and say it
mad.
right now. You're about to get your ass kicked.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Like there's
We
like,
had no part of that.
my phone started to fall over, and I think it was because somebody was kicking shit.
About as good a place as any to end the show.
Yeah, 100%. But
Before we get kicked off.
it is the night before.
Yes,
Was it?
that is true. Before All Saints Day, which is November 1st, which
Right.
is true because they're warding off the spirits and stuff on Halloween on the 31st, and then you go into that.
But I would.
But it does that.
It shouldn't matter.
We could ward them off 2 days
Right.
earlier.
Let's go.
Tracy said Glover.
Right.
He got yelled at.
We
Right
need to. Like, I just feel a Monday night is going to be hard. Think about how packed it's going. It's already packed. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it ain't packed. But it is going to be 10 times worse on a Monday night than it will be on a Saturday.
And at least on a Saturday, if you stay till 9 or 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's no big deal. You do it on a Monday.
Right.
Kids got school the next day. It's horrible out
Well,
there.
and let me ask you this: what's the earliest time to go trick or treating?
When the lights are on.
So, what time does it get dark?
I will bet you people will
6-ish?
start passing out candy at 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
5:30ish, I bet you.
I'm gonna say 5:45.
You're an idiot. You already said too much.
But the problem is now what you got to do is get off work, get home, get the kids dressed in their costumes,
And the adults.
and then head to over there. It's going to be everybody's going to get there at the same time. It's going to bottleneck it.
Like
horribly.
kids go to bed before.
Do you say
9.
bottle naked?
Yes. You ever seen that?
Bottle
I
naked.
don't know.
Bottle naked.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it.
Some
The
of
kids
us-
don't go to bed at 9, but once you get them out of their costumes and get them home, get them fed, get them
How much
off
candy?
the damn
How much
candy.
candy do you let them eat on Halloween night?
None. We have to sort through the candy and make sure there's no razor blades in it.
And you got to take all the Reese's out.
I don't know. Mine's eating candy from the minute we get there. Zoe,
Right.
as soon as we trick or treat, boom, first piece, she's already popping candy.
I mean, it's going to be a very rushed event. There's going to be people going crazy. The attitudes are going to be a little worse than normal. Like, let it just be a free-flowing evening to where I can go scare the hell out of everybody like I always do.
Then you said hello, blah, blah, blah.
Man, I don't care. They do it whenever they want. That's their neighborhood. I guess do it when you want. I just thought it'd be easier.
Well,
if
it's
we just did it
because
on
some
Saturdays.
crybaby-ass Karen voiced their opinion with their friends.
But now we're crybabying because they're doing it on Monday.
well,
That
no,
is true.
we're not crybabying
I need
because we're doing it.
I need like a whiny button.
We're not crybabying because we're doing it on a Monday. We're crybabying because somebody got pissed and changed what we typically do. That's the problem. Is why can't we just do what we do? Somebody's got to cry and whine about it, and then make something get changed again.
I mean,
in
to our
defense,
defense, I did see a bunch of stuff that is happening on Saturday, so maybe we just do Saturday and we skip Monday.
Oh,
I'm gonna go through the neighborhood anyway in my clown outfit. And if you're out there, I'm sorry, I'm scaring the shit out of you.
On Saturday?
The lady's gonna go wash her car, and
he's gonna get shot on Saturday.
clown jumps out of the bushes.
I don't know. I mean, I did see a bunch of stuff happening Saturday and Sunday, I think, for that matter. Like trunk or treat
trunk or treats and all the
then
church stuff.
Some neighborhoods said they're going to go ahead and do it on Saturdays. And there was somebody asking on the East End page, and people were putting stuff on there that they were doing and all that. So maybe that's something. And then I just tell the kids that we did it Saturday.
Right, where were y'all at?
Saturday and Sunday. So
Amber said every Twix has something wrong with it, so
Yeah.
the moms just take them.
that mom tax.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, and that's hey, I tell every one of them that's riding in my truck, because if I'm pulling it again, I charge taxes. You will pay the candy tax before you go, whatever that may be. Depending on how much candy you get, will depend on how much taxes you pay. I need a bucket for myself.
dude, I guess Reese's has got to be the best ones to me. I guess that's the ones I want the most.
I like the Reese's, but you know what I really like? I like their sixlet. Are they sicklets?
Oh yeah, the little.
Yeah,
the little bitty
balls, yeah.
tiny chocolate.
I used to like them. I don't care for them much.
Those are pretty good. The Twix are good.
I like the Rolos.
Rolos are off chain. Yeah.
Rolos are pretty
And
fire.
the Reese's are real good if they're handing out the pumpkins and stuff, like the pumpkin shaped ones.
I'm gonna try.
I like
something.
the little mini Twizzler pack.
I saw a TikTok.
Yeah.
Imagine that. We're
Well,
never
you-
on TikTok.
You were pooping.
Actually, I was not at this particular time. We were at work and our computer system was completely down, so I was looking at TikTok. See, said it. So
Good.
apparently, you can take a bag of candy corn, some peanut butter, some sweetened condensed milk, and put all of it in a pan and melt it all together, and then spread it back out on a cookie sheet, and it's fudge.
Is it good fudge?
It sounds like it would be really good fudge.
Do you,
I
hey,
just like to take
do you like candy
salted
corn?
salted peanuts and candy corn, mix it in a bag together.
Yes,
it tastes
candy
just like
corn.
a payday, dude.
Yes, that's it.
Just like it.
Yep,
Payday.
I agree with you.
The chunky
it's so
bars.
good.
What was the chunky bars?
That was that place we used to go with me and Glover. Remember when we?
Tim's still watching. He was like, "There goes that company time again."
That was what was the place before Peppermint?
All right,
Hippo?
I was
What it
pooping.
called?
The Chunky Bar.
It was Visions. That was the chunky.
Now on stage, chunky bar.
And the lights would always go to us. We're
Yeah,
like deer in the headlights.
I'm not coming up there again. That's
Got
funny.
me that last time.
Right, but no, that it looked good. I really want to try it. I want to go try it. I think I'm going to try it. Should I try it? Yes, sure. I'll do it.
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
Who are you talking to?
Whoever the
Yourself.
hell's listening,
Yes, he's going to take some peanut butter, some milk, and some
Peanut
candy
butter.
corn.
So we talked about the best Halloween candy. What's your favorite?
it was a square chocolate
What is
bar.
the worst candy you can get on Halloween? What's the worst?
Fruitcake.
Yeah, somebody hands you a fruitcake, their house is getting rolled.
Yeah, with eggs.
I don't know. You know those little are they peanut butter bites or something that are in the orange
In the
and
white,
black?
yeah.
Orange and black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those
Yep.
are fire.
No, I love those.
Those are great. So that was
It's
not
not
what
the
you
worst,
asked,
though.
but
What about like the little cinnamon ones and the little red wrappers?
Those are good too.
Really?
Yeah,
Like-
the hard candy.
I don't think he's talking about the hard one. He's talking about the
Yeah.
soft one.
No, the hard ones.
No, the hard,
Hard
ones.
ones.
They're in the clear red.
I don't like hard ones.
Which ones are the ones?
Smarties. Yes, I love Smarties.
Smarties.
So
are
if
best.
you're going through your kid's bag, what's the one candy you're avoiding? What'd it be? What about Tootsie Rolls?
Oh, I know which ones I don't like.
Tootsie Rolls are fire.
They're almost like a Butterfinger, but they're the white with the lines
Dude, those
on
are
it.
the best,
No,
dude.
they're great, but
They're
you
like
gotta
the
have
little
toothpicks.
crispy.
You've got to have
things.
toothpicks.
Those are great. dude.
Amber said licorice.
Andy's mint chocolates. I
Oh
kinda
my
like
God,
those.
Andy mint chocolates are fire.
Those are good.
Licorice sucks.
I
I agree.
will 100% say licorice.
Licorice
and
sucks.
fruitcake.
I didn't
What
think
about the
that.
bubble gum that come in there? Does anybody actually?
That shit's garbage, man. You kill
Dude, the
underground
ones with the
animals.
eyeball ones, the little white eyeball ones, they're flavored for about 14 seconds.
Right.
You got to spit it out.
The black licorice has got to go. I won't eat.
I don't
any-
know. Nobody eats that.
I don't
do
like
they?
Twizzlers.
I
either.
like the jawbreakers that come in the individual packet, and I like the lemon heads. The
Oh
sour
yeah, lemon
heads,
heads are good, but
lemon heads.
What
if
about
you-
what about the
the
warheads?
cherry bombs and the lemon heads? If you take both containers and just dump them in your mouth, they're pretty good at the same time. I love licorice. The closest thing to licorice that I can touch is Jaeger, and it's got to have Red Bull.
it does taste.
I
kinda
love
like
I love the taste of Jaeger.
Jaeger and Red Bull is.
You might like the black licorice then.
No, I don't. But I also like the taste of NyQuil, like the green NyQuil. I actually really, because it reminds me of Jaeger. That's what it reminds me of.
That's why he sleeps so much.
Yeah, but-
He's at
It'd,
work
it'd just be cheaper if I bought Jaeger.
chugging NyQuil.
yeah, I don't know, man. The worst candy, that'd be tough. I'd have to. I mean, licorice is bad, but
Here's the deal. Here's what I want to do without giving any influential suggestions. Because sometimes we'll see something in the bag and we'll be like, oh, that stuff is garbage. We're not eating that. So I want everybody to grab one piece of candy out of the bag that you believe is the worst piece of candy in that bag, and we will bring it in on the show and reveal it. Meanwhile, everybody else do the same thing, but
Just take a picture.
take
and
a
post.
picture and post it to our page.
Tell you what, Monday night after we get done trick or treating, I will make a post and you can just reply to that post. How about that?
Yes.
You can post your
well,
comments on there.
we won't be live on Halloween, right?
We might do.
We might go
won't be
live for like a minute or two while we're out trick or treating.
Well, out trick or treating, that's different. I'm talking about in
but
studio.
the show itself will not be here next week.
Who doesn't want to eat a candy version of medicine?
yeah, that's horrible.
That's it. Take your candy, boy.
Take your medicine.
Man, you always find that you have to find the house that gives out the full candy bars.
Does anybody still do that?
Pear
Yeah,
Orchard.
dude, there's some over there and there's some over
You gotta
Maple
get-
Creek.
you
Got to get there at
early,
6.
huh? You gotta get- we're gonna be there at 5:30.
Even on a Saturday.
But especially on a Monday.
I like
yeah.
it. I mean, dude, you could go buy all the candy you want, but no, you're gonna spend all this money on costumes so you can go and get other people to give you candy.
We'll
We
go-
haven't even bought costumes yet
What? What are you waiting
for the
on?
kids. We haven't.
I thought everybody was doing the same thing.
I've already got mine picked out.
Huh.
I don't know. Did you already buy something?
I've got my clown outfit.
But what are you wearing for Halloween?
So he's not wearing.
Right. Right. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I have an image
it was
to keep.
talked about, but nobody really just hammered down
Yeah,
on
the
the
boys
thing,
have already
so-
moved that direction. We already bought their costumes.
Amber said, yes, we did.
Yes, we did what?
I guess got
Get
costumes.
I heard you and her are gonna be Raggedy Ann and Andy.
You're going to be what? We, I heard the East End Clown will still be around to
That dude's a jerk.
shake some people down.
Guy's a jerk. He stole my wallet last year.
Who did?
East
End
End
Clown.
Clown. What up, Shasta?
Why I was wearing my wallet, I don't know.
I don't know what costumes she's talking about.
Tracy, we will go live next Monday at some point, so just keep an eye out for that. How long we go, we don't know. It kind of depends on the audience that we have, and we'll go from there.
100%. So
We're gonna have fun. The kiddos are gonna have fun. This is since I changed jobs at the beginning of this last year. This is the first time I'm taking the kids trick or treating in like 5 years. I've had to miss it for the last 5 or 6
But
years.
it screws up our after party.
What, having me there?
right.
No.
Did you see what
'Cause
Lisa said?
We used to have pizzas delivered after we got done trick or treating.
That is true. Yeah, I just bring it with me. Yep.
Lisa said when she was a kid, there was a person who would give out $5 to everyone, so they would change costumes and go back.
Hey.
Hell, I
Work smart, not hard.
$5. Good
Yeah.
lord!
Work smart, not hard. She just said she sent you a picture of the costume.
I send you a picture of the costumes.
Glad
Oh,
to
of their
know.
costumes. Glad to know everyone knows. Now you didn't.
You
read.
don't read.
Right, I don't read either.
You sent me a picture and said this is what they want. That does not mean that is what we got. I said we have. Now everybody knows you don't listen.
No, I think
We went to a haunted house the other night, man. The
I'm not
boys,
gonna-
First time they've ever been through one, they screamed like little girls. It was
She won't go to
fantastic.
one. Amber won't go to one.
Why?
She's scared.
Amber.
Yes, I read.
we
I've
should take
seen the
Zoe.
costume.
what
Let's
Aiden
take
do?
Zoe.
Did he freak out?
Do what?
Did Aiden freak out?
Oh yeah, they all freaked out.
That's hilarious.
All the kids freaked out, dude. They all come.
Did
running
Ben
out.
get his phone back?
Yeah, he did. He
Where'd
got
y'all
it back
go
today. The Royal Theater downtown.
Did he lose his phone in the?
No,
he lost it
in-
at the damn trampoline park.
He,
Oh,
the
bounce
idiot-
out of his pocket.
Yeah, idiot was wearing them in his pocket when he was fighting on the.
In the foam pit jousting.
I was like, why did you bring your phone in?
Yeah. Yeah, they were jousting. and
He lost
it.
one in the ocean and lost one in the foam pit.
Well, at least
She
it wasn't
said she
the ocean.
added them to the cart, which I guess that means are they being? Oh, fuck, Amazon going to show up.
She said the kids say want, and so she clicks buy now.
Right. Pretty
So dumb.
much.
I want to be one of her kids.
I want to take that privilege away.
Cut up that credit card.
Happens
Shit,
nonstop. Well,
some bitches they
yo.
come to the house. It's passing by. We're standing outside. Said if it stops here, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Beep,
I'll
beep.
tell you what. I'm glad
What
that I'm glad we can't do that because Chase's birthday is in 2 days. He will be 10 years old,
I got his birthday present, by the way.
and he
Not with me.
says, imagine that.
Yeah,
He'll get it. He'll get it when he's
sometime.
11.
Next year. He,
I
on the way
forgot
home.
to go tell him y'all went to the fair without him.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, I got pictures. I saved them on my thing of y'all at the fair.
We're on our way home, and he was like, Dad, I want to go home and ride the four-wheeler. And I was like, no. And he was like, see, this is what I need for my birthday. And I was like, what? He was like, either my own four-wheeler so I can ride it without y'all giving me permission. I was like,
You're
that's
still
not going
gonna
to
have
change.
to have permission, buddy.
Well, then give me a side-by-side. That's a four-wheeler. And then he wanted something else. He would like 3 things that were like nothing he'd wanted was less than $8,000. And I'm like,
Sounds like your kid.
right, like he's going to be pissed whenever I show him what we got him. I mean,
Yeah, if I get, he thinks if he gets a four wheeler that's his size and his, he can just whenever he's like, oh, I'm pissed off at y'all. I'm going to ride my four wheeler.
Yeah, I'll see you in a couple days.
buddy.
Well,
Let's
I'm,
see how that works. You gonna buy the gas for your four wheeler too?
he can have Aiden's four-wheeler.
Oh God, it's a little kitty four.
little electric
Yeah,
one?
one of them little plug-ins.
I dare you to give that to him for his birthday.
Oh my God, he would be
dude.
mad.
give him a
as
little,
hell.
give him a little Barbie one.
I can bring it over and we can get a big bow for it.
Oh, dude, that'd be
And,
fantastic.
dude, he would punch. He
He'd
would
be
lose
pissed.
this shit.
He would be pissed.
But it'd be hilarious to
Oh.
film.
because I got him.
To video that dude would be the funniest.
He wants
thing.
he wants something like that, but we got him the. I don't
He
know.
might be listening.
That's
with
what I was
your
gonna say. I don't know if
wife
Mary's
right now.
listening,
Let's-
but
yeah.
I do have. I mean,
Hey Alexa, turn it off.
Turn off, Dad's After Dark.
if anybody out there is in need, I do have a VR headset and 4 games available for sale that work on a PS4. So
So you're selling a PS4.
negative? That's not what I said. Damn it! I said it in a certain way so it wouldn't come out like that, and your asshole just screwed it all up.
We're gonna have people saying, "Hey, I'll take that PS4."
I do have a PS3 and like 19 games that I'll sell.
Boom.
So
And if the price is right, you can get a VR for a PS4 when you upgrade.
right. So anywho,
But yeah,
birthday's coming up.
So yeah, we got the birthday coming up. We got Halloween next Monday. Chili cook-off coming up in 3 weeks.
Deer season.
Deer season right around the corner.
Oh, it's here right now. Folks is killing deers
So
When
chili
does Modern Gun go in?
on the weekend of the chili
the
cook-off.
weekend of chili cook-off.
The 12th is opening morning. So I'm going to go to the deer
You're gonna
woods.
be, and then on 13th, you're gonna head back early morning.
Yep, come back and get
Yeah.
you some chili on the way home.
So I'm gonna basically I'm gonna get
Might
my.
be some fresh deer chili out there.
It could be, but I'm gonna hunt opening morning, and I may or may not hunt opening afternoon. But either way, I'll be home Saturday night or Sunday morning. We'll
Might as well
do
just
the
make
deal.
Sunday morning.
But
Hell
I've
yeah.
taken off all week after that.
So he's going camping.
well,
he's
you're
going
good
camping
then.
Friday night and Saturday
Yeah,
night. is what
I've
he's
taken
saying.
off the entire first week of deer season. I've never done that before, and I will be in the woods.
Well, Tim said he didn't even need you. You
Well,
don't do.
except
You don't
for
do a damn
Monday,
thing.
we have Monday night shows. So
Yep, won't be here.
the day after the chili cook-off,
I won't be here. I'll be in the woods. I'm just kidding. I'll be here.
Golly, that's,
I don't
that's,
care. Hell, I won't
that's
be
like,
here
That's
the-
like a blessing.
I won't be here the 7th.
And then I will turn around the moment the show's over with, and I will drive straight back to deer camp.
Did Mary take off too?
Nope, she's working.
I was like, it's a vacation.
Almost.
Look
I'm
at
on-
you.
Except
I'm
she
only-
didn't tell you Chase is going with you. You got to take him to school every morning.
No, negative. Chase will be, more than likely, I'll be
You
keeping
get to
him.
miss one. at
I'm going to
least.
keep him out of
One day
school
for sure.
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah,
And,
and do
uh,
that. Hunt with him.
Take him down there and
We'll
let him.
teach you some life lessons.
Yeah. Well, we camp a lot, just me and him.
There you go.
So.
Wipe our butts with damn old 3 leaves.
wipes.
3 leaves. over
Yeah,
there.
one of his leaves of 3, let them be. Yeah.
You know, big shout out to Chad from Cravings for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah,
tonight.
awesome. $50 gift card to the first place winner.
Right now we're up to $150 for first place. So
Yep. Hope Valley Event Center, Dizzy Rabbit, music studios, all the above. Our
Absolutely.
community. So
we don't have an update yet on Alvy, but keep him in your prayers. As soon as we
I
know
haven't
something,
checked.
you'll know
Let me
something.
see if there's any
I keep calling him. I
anything.
don't know why he won't answer the damn phone.
Well, we know something, you'll know something. So.
Right. Info. Well,
But yeah, and Chili Cook-Off coming up in 3 weeks. Go ahead and get your entry fee in. Let's get this thing set up so we have an idea how many spots we're going to need. Come see if you can beat Outlaw and me. You're going to do yours. My wife's going to compete against you.
and there is a chance I might bring the dunk tank out.
There you go. Going to be a fun time to be had by all.
Get it.
All right, guys. We hope you have a safe week. We hope you have a fun week. Be careful out there trick or treating. Watch. Have your lights on. Have your hazards on. Go slow. Watch for kids.
Look out for clowns.
Watch out for clowns and Ghostbusters.
Bicycle.
Happy Halloween, guys. Have a great week.
Yeah. That's after dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dads after dark, grilling in the park, making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers, blah blah blah. Moms in the morning, they talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances, tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, that's on me. Blue jean shorts, yeah, that kinda short. Dads after dark, dads after dark, dads after dark.